Hello Libra and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading and we're moving from Cancer season into Leo season, the fire of Leo, which should be a very compatible energy for you because fire and air work well together. The image I was getting for you, Libra, was you were letting the rabbit out of the bag, quite literally. And it wasn't a cat, it was a rabbit for whatever reason. And it felt like you were liberating and freeing something. And the rabbits can often represent fear as well. So perhaps you are letting go of a fear and letting something which freed you to step into something new. So interesting. Let's see what else is coming through. I also get, it reminds me of magicians, pulling the rabbit out of the hat kind of thing. But it was like you had it in a bag and you wanted to free it. So it may also be, just in general, like animal. Looking at as you might be compelled this week to help an animal or help animals of some sort is something that might come in, or help something that's feeling or someone that's feeling quite trapped. So that's feels like there's a liberate. You're like the agent for freedom this week. So it says everything I touch is a success. Fantastic. I now establish a new awareness of success. Great. I know I can be as successful as I make up my mind to be. I move into the winning circle. We love it. Golden opportunities are everywhere for me. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. I love it. So, yeah, fantastic to start the week off with that. Everything I touch is a success. So, again, it feels like a little bit like magic. So let's see what else is coming in. Let's look at the situation. We've got 7 of shells, choice and ambitions. Interesting. So I think the universe is going to throw a lot at you this week. This is where there's a lot of options turning up and you might have to make a lot of decisions or look at a lot of choices. And so this is where they want you to come in with this successful kind of mentality that everything I'm doing is going to be successful. So, and the choices I'm making at this moment are going to be successful because I feel like there's a lot coming at you at this moment in time. And yeah, the choice ambitions, that's the thing. Have it in the back of your mind that the choice that you're making here, there's an ambition behind it. What do you want to see as the end goal? So I do feel like it's kind of the choices are connected to moving you forward. So don't be afraid to be ambitious this week and to try some things out. Let's see. This card fell on the floor. These are the things that are shifting and changing. Pentacle 10, Venus, Virgo, Wand, Ace, Fire, and Cup 4, Venus, Neptune, Cancer. Okay, so this is where if you're feeling a little bit funky or flat or just wanting more from something, it's a great week to start something new. Do something new, activate a change in here, especially with something that you're kind of thinking, right, I'm done with that, or it's something very solid and secure that needs something new thrown into it. So this Wand Ace is a really, we're stepping into the fire energy, activating new things, making some choices, because the 10 of Pentacles can be around your legacy as well, something you want to leave behind, something really important. But the Pentacle 10 can also be where you're at the end of something. You're at the end, you've put in as much as you can already to something and you're ready to let it go. So, and this is where potentially, there's a big commitment or something that's been quite solid and stable in your life that you're thinking you need to inject a little bit of something new into it. With the Wand Ace, maybe you're thinking of starting something quite new that's quite big in your world. So this could be a big thing that you're bringing in. And so that's why, I get a lot of career stuff for you with this Libra, with the ambitious energy, but you can be ambitious with anything in your life at this moment in time. I just feel like, this is potentially a big thing that you're wanting to do and shift and change. So some sort of commitment is shifting and changing here. So let's have a look at the story. Oh, my goodness. Okay, gosh. Look what came out again, the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Like obviously very, 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 very significant energies. We've got the Three of Cups and the Seven of Wands, celebrating that you're going to get yourself in a better position. You're already celebrating, celebrating before you even start, which is great. I love it. Let's put the Nine of Swords down as well and the Queen of Pentacles. You're definitely looking at comfort zones, moving out of some comfort zones here. In the center of the forefront of your mind is this Ten of Pentacles. What is this? The Ten of Pentacles represents an achievement, something you really, really want to achieve. It's something big. It's reached the 10. It's reached, the full mark and stage where you can go, right, I did that. I did it well. I did it to the best of my ability. I don't think I could do any more with that. So that feels really fantastic. So I feel like you are shifting out of a comfort zone from something you used to do or something that felt very solid and stable and secure in your life, and looking at a new thing to replace it here with the Ten of Pentacles. So this Ten of Pentacles can also represent family. It can represent home. It can represent all these sort of things. But ultimately, you're getting yourself in a much better position in terms of your security here by shifting something that was feeling quite funky emotionally and activating a new shift and change here with this Ace of Wands. Potentially it's going to stress you and make you nervous a little bit with the Nine of Swords. This is where that's kind of like the fear comes in. You're like, I've done it now. I've activated this change. And now I'm just like, oh, what have I done? Kind of thing with the Nine of Swords. This is a little bit like the rabbits out of the bag. Perhaps news gets out that you're doing something, you've let something go now and you have to kind of follow through with it, So this is kind of interesting. And then we have this Queen of Pentacles here because this is all about being in a very comfortable zone. Things are stable, secure. But I feel like this is something that's potentially you're working on this week and you're shifting and changing and bringing success into it. But like I said, it's a big thing that you're taking on here potentially. And once you kind of decide that that's what you want to do and make this change, it's like you have to do it after that point. You have to kind of go for it. You have to commit to it. So interesting one, a big shift. So let's see what's coming through with the animal energy. So it feels, I get this nervous excitement with it. So it's almost like, when you decide, okay, I'm going to resign from my job and I'm going to go start up my own business. And so you might have been thinking about this for a while and then suddenly it's like you actually go in and resign, and then it's that nervous excitement of, oh, now I have to actually do this. Or, it could be anything. You can apply it to anything in your life at this moment in time. But we have the horse. I love this. As the horses are all about the directions you're going in, this direction is really grounding into something really stable and solid. So trust your intuition here. We can see the little crescent moon in the third eye. That's your third eye speaking to you. So getting some very strong intuitive guidance. And so, I feel like the ace is very, it's very much just an activation point. It doesn't mean, like I said, the rabbit's been let out of the bag. It doesn't mean that the whole race has been run and that there's the full story has appeared yet, but this is definitely grounding down into a reality. So trust your intuition with that. And like I said, I just get this sense of that the Ace of Wands is activation, making the choice to activate this at least. So it's early days. You might not necessarily see the concrete things happening this week, but it's kind of like it's getting, or you're thinking about activating it, or it's getting activated. So interesting. But I think once you decide this is what you want, because the Ace of Wands can be a new goal that you're setting for yourself, this is what you decide through this choice of what it is that you want, it's really hard to turn back after that, because this is, like I said, there's this dedication that's coming to it with the horse energy, which is really beautiful. So that's it, Libra. Okay, so just be aware of what this is and let it sit with you. It's kind of this rising energy of the fire is rising though. So it's going to be this rising desire within you, this rising passion coming up. So listen to that. Even though it may feel like it's asking you to do something that you feel like you can't do or is too big for you, listen to it, because maybe the only thing you need to do at this moment in time is decide to say yes to it. And then let the universe work it out from there. So that's kind of, and some of you are actually actively making this shift and change as well. So that's it, Libra. That's your week. Feels exciting, but nervous as well. A lot of nervous excitement, but yeah, that's it. So please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and look forward to seeing you next time.